Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the end of 2021. This is going to be a bonus 2021 reading. It's basically from whenever you watch it for the rest of 2021, so from August till the end of the year, basically. But we're going to take a look at your current general energies in this first row. We're going to look at anything unexpected that could be coming up for you in your second row. And then we're going to look at any messages or advice from your guides in your last row. And then we're going to clarify everything at the end, of course, and see what's coming up for you. But Aquarius, this looks really good. The readings actually have been really nice for the end of the year for the most part. There, of course, have been challenges, but, for the most part, compared to like what we have been dealing with, it kind of seems good, is what I would say. And your reading is definitely pretty positive. And sorry, let me just make sure, there we go, that we're recording, and we are. But Aquarius, let's see here what is going on for you. You start off with this Divine Matrix card here, kind of like a card of being in the flow. So I do feel like some of you, it's not like really go with the flow, but I feel like you are in the flow of the energy of the universe. And so I feel like this could be making things kind of move forward a little bit better and a little bit faster for you. I want to see what this card is. You have this Into Me I See card here as well. Intimacy, right? So for some of you, could be intimacy coming in for you. Could be love. That would be nice. Could also just be you being kind of like empowered at this time. You have the Queen of Cups, the Justice card with the Ten of Pentacles here, and the Hierophant. Definitely really good here with the Ten of Pentacles. This could be like an inheritance for some of you, especially Justice, Hierophant. For some of you, this could be kind of like an inheritance that you're receiving. For others, I feel like you are very focused on kind of creating a legacy. The Queen of Cups is a very kind of like nurturing, kind, caring energy. And so, but I feel like for a lot of you, doesn't matter what gender you are, I feel like this is your energy right here, the Queen of Cups. And I feel like it's saying like you are trying to set up for the future, whether, it could be yourself. If you have a family, it could be your family. Doesn't really matter. Again, I feel like you're very focused on kind of either building or leaving a legacy with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're like kind of wanting to make your mark on the world. I do feel like this is a very common energy right now. Just looking at the astrology and everything like that, I feel like people are kind of feeling the pressure, not in a bad way necessarily, but I feel like maybe people are feeling the pressure of just like not wanting to be average. I feel like people are feeling the pressure of just not wanting to leave the world having done nothing special, right? And I'm not saying that, you have to do something to be special, but I am saying that I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you just want to accomplish the most that you possibly can accomplish, based off your capabilities, based off of whatever you can do, right? It's like you're just trying to live life to the fullest. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's kind of like what I see here for you, where it's like you're really trying to, make your mark on the world with this Ten of Pentacles here, something that's going to maybe live on beyond your own life, right? The Justice card is cause and effect. Justice is like a lot of experimentation. It is like the card of, you do something, what result do you get? I feel like you're very focused on results with this Justice card here. Like if you put energy into something, what do you get back? That's what you're focusing on. And I feel like you're just doing a lot of learning with the Hierophant here. The Hierophant, he normally has two keys right here, and they kind of represent the keys to the universe. And I feel for a lot of you, it's like you're trying to figure out, like, what are the keys to your universe, especially with that Divine Matrix card there. It's like, how can you open more doors in your life? How can you open up more opportunities? And that's kind of like where you're starting here. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have the Koi Fish Spirit. It says there is always enough. So I feel this could be talking about abundance in general in your life, and I feel like you need to realize that. I feel like a lot of people need to realize, especially, with some of the energetic changes that are going on, it's like we're not, if we are successful, we're not taking abundance from anyone else. We're creating more abundance. I feel that people need to create as much abundance as they possibly can right now, not just financial, but whatever else, right? We need to be examples for other people. We need to show people that if I can do it, you can do it. I always tell people, I'm a dummy. I fell out of my bunk bed when I was 10 years old in the middle of the night, bumped my head, brain swelling, was in the hospital and everything. Me, right? So I'm a dummy. After that, my grades went to absolute shit in school and everything like that. So trust me, if I can do what I'm doing right now, you can do it, is the point. And I feel like more people need to say, if I can do whatever it is that you're going to accomplish, then then you will be very successful. You can accomplish a lot, right? And I feel like that's what you need to realize with this koi fish spirit is that, you're not taking from other people by being successful. You are helping other people by, showing them that you can do it or that you're capable of doing something as well. At the top of this Page of Swords here, it says ambition. It's kind of funny. I don't really look at the Page of Swords as being a card of being ambitious, but I do get that energy for you where you are very ambitious at this time. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I feel like you need to go for something. This is too much thinking with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card of contemplation. It's a card of like weighing your options, kind of. Not really, but kind of, especially with the Justice card here. And I feel like you're kind of like looking at the thing, at an opportunity that you're manifesting here. But I feel like it's something that is very abundant. I would take advantage of any opportunities that come your way with that Ace of Pentacles. I feel like the Four of Cups is like saying, get going here, Aquarius. And, the Four of Cups can be a card of getting motivated as well, especially in the reverse, right? It's like like the Four of Cups in reverse, those cups would be spilling, right? So he would be motivated to get moving here on the Four of Cups so that they stop spilling, so he doesn't lose something that he has manifested. I get that. I've never said that before, and I get that for you here, where it's like I feel like you're feeling very motivated, very ambitious. One thing I will say about the Page of Swords is he is the card of like initiative. Like he takes initiative, he takes control of a situation, and he takes action. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be taking action on something here, some sort of opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to clarify this at the end, and we're going to see where this is going, but I feel like there's some sort of opportunity kind of coming in for you here. But it's just like an opportunity. There's a light bulb on this card right at the top. There's a light bulb right there. So it could just be an idea. That is standing out to me here for you as well, Aquarius. I feel like you need to prove something to yourself. In one of the other decks I have, I can't remember which one. I think it's the Tarot of the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle. The fish in that deck is about like having a small win. It basically says you need to prove something to yourself, or you need to make something possible to yourself, meaning like you need to take a small step and try something and see that it is possible to make it possible. I kind of feel like small wins would be very beneficial for you here at this time, like just doing those tiny little things. So I would take advantage of that as well here with this row. For a small percentage of you, I do feel like this could be a love opportunity. You have the Page of Cups right here. The problem is this right here. The Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, Five of Cups. For some of you, I feel like there could be like an outside love opportunity. You could already be in a situation. I don't really feel like there's love in the situation, which is weird. So could be a divorce with the Justice card. And there's like some other opportunity that exists in love, but it looks like there's a lot of obstacles to be in this situation. I think you think about it too much as well with the Five of Cups, if this story is for you. I feel like I said this to you recently as well. It's popping into my head. Like some of you, it's like you could like see a person that you want to be with, or you could know a person that you want to be with, but there's like competition or conflict here, maybe due to the past or past person with the Justice card, someone you're married to with the Hierophant. So some of you, there could be a need to overcome an obstacle here, like marriage, so that you can be with a person that you really want to be with. But I do think you're thinking about it like almost too much is what I would say here. I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying that I feel like a decision needs to be made so that you don't lose the cups, on the Four of Cups. For others, this could just say that you've been hurt one too many times. Again, Seven of Pentacles, is basically, is the juice worth the squeeze? It's like, is love worth the effort? I feel like some of you are saying, hell no, it's not worth the effort. And you're just like, no, I don't want it. Even though there is an opportunity here. So, it's like going to have to be a decision that you make. Here in the area of any messages from your guides, you have the Enlightenment card. I feel like your guides are enlightening you to opportunities that exist in your life. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. And again, this guy is typically weighing his options. He is looking at the work he has done on something, the Seven Pentacles, and he's saying, is the juice worth the squeeze? He's saying, am I getting enough of a reward from all this work that I have done? I don't know. You're the one that has to make that decision. here, Aquarius. So you have to be the one to decide whether or not you're getting proper rewards from something here. For some of you, I do feel like your guides are like saying, hey, you are getting your rewards from something like getting into a relationship. Again, I do feel like for some of you, it's like you're curious about a person. You probably keep thinking about them. If you haven't met this person yet, I feel like you could be meeting a person where you keep thinking about them. And, it's kind of like the whole curiosity thing. Like, I feel like you're very curious about them. They could be a mysterious person. And you could see the possibilities there, but it's like you're going to have to put in the work. I feel like you're conflicted here at the bottom about like putting in the work and things like that as well. I feel like you're thinking about it too much. The Five of Cups, it's like he's very focused on those 3 cups that have fallen on the ground. And it can be a card of like focusing too much on what's wrong and not enough on what's right about a situation or what could be right. So I feel like some of you need to see that side of things as well. For others, I do feel like there could be regrets going on here. It's like too many regrets. I'm getting the word stacked regrets popping into my head. I don't think it's about one thing. I feel like maybe you have experienced regrets in multiple areas of your life. Sometimes I think we can get into this like, almost like devil-like energy where if we experience too many regrets, it's like we could be afraid that we're going to get sucked down into more regret or more problems or more challenges. I kind of get that here, where it's like almost like 10 of Wands energy with the 5 of Wands, if that makes sense, where it's almost like there's been too many burdens placed upon you due to some challenges or difficulties that you've been through in your life, or due to regretful situations. I feel like your guides are asking you to kind of try to let those things go. I feel like for some of you, there is a need to work on a team with people as well. 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords, both, or 5 of Wands and 5 of Cups, but, 5 of Wands can be a card of kind of like compromise, coming to an agreement, So I do feel like some of you could be trying to come to an agreement here with someone. But let's see where this is going here, Aquarius, and that'll be that. So between I'm using the 7th Sphere Lenormand, by the way, if you're wondering what deck this is. But between the Queen of Cups here and the Ace of Pentacles, you have the bouquet. The bouquet is like a bouquet of flowers. Could be an offer coming in for you. So I do feel there is a really nice offer coming in for you. For a lot of you, it's in work. Although the Ace of Pentacles is marriage, so, to me, the Ace of Pentacles can represent the path to marriage. I do feel like some of you could be meeting a person where it's like a very prosperous relationship. And I don't mean that they have money. They might. But I mean, like, I feel it's more than that. Like, some of you who are looking for love, I feel like you're meeting a person where you both create a lot of prosperity together. You're both, very focused on creating abundance. Not just financial, but, health, spiritually, other areas as well. I think those are the best relationships to be in. It's like where you're both focused on creating prosperity for each other, So very, very good. Between the 10 of Pentacles, Justice card, and 4 of Cups, luck. You have the Clover, love it. Really doesn't get much better than this, is what I'd say to you, Aquarius. I feel like a lucky break is what's happening here. The Clover is kind of like it can be a card of imposter syndrome. So I do feel like for some of you, it's like you don't feel good enough to have something here. Get out of your head, is what I'm going to say. The 4-leaf, the clover, it's like a 4-leaf clover. If you were in a patch of 3-leaf clovers and you were the 4-leaf clover, it's like I feel like, all the other little 3-leaf clovers would be making fun of you for having an extra leaf. You wouldn't realize that you're the symbol of luck. So I feel like you need to realize that you deserve something. I do get the sense that some of you, not going to be true for all of you, but I do feel like for some of you, it's like you're punishing yourself and not allowing yourself to manifest something here for whatever reason. It could be a relationship. It's like maybe you're stuck to a past relationship or you're married to a person or something. I feel like you need to escape and get out of this situation. For others, I feel like it's just something else, something that you've been dreaming of having, and I feel like you need to realize that you deserve it. So I feel like saying you deserve it here, Aquarius. Between the Hierophant and the Page of Swords, you have the coffin, the 9 of Diamonds. The coffin door is closed on the coffin. You are inside the coffin on the coffin card. You need to open that door and step into a new world, step into a new life. So I feel like there is a new beginning for a lot of you. Some of you could be leaving a marriage or a connection. For others, This could say that you are walking away from certain beliefs. Neptune and Pisces. I've talked about this 6 million times by now. To me, Neptune and Pisces is like the death of established belief. Basically, we all have beliefs that we're born with, that our family gave us when we were little, right? All sorts of stuff. And so Neptune and Pisces is just us asking, is the juice worth the squeeze? Do I need to believe X, Y, and Z about whatever, right? It's like maybe you have beliefs about relationships. Maybe your mom or your dad told you that relationships are garbage, but maybe you're realizing that they were just bitter and they just didn't put the work in. So I'm not saying anything bad about them. You could just be having this realization and being like, wait, I want to put the work in. I want to find someone who puts the work in. Seven of Pentacles. It's like you want to make the change. That's a feeling I get for you here, where it's like you are wanting to make these changes in your life. And but it could be other beliefs as well. Maybe your family told you money was evil, right? Maybe that happens to a lot of people. And maybe you're realizing, wait a minute, money can do great things, and I need to create as much as I can so I can do more great things. It's like you're making some sort of change here, and everybody basically is, because of Neptune and Pisces. Between the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Lily, the King of Spades here. King and Queen of Spades, divine counterparts. So almost every single sign, I think, has had divine counterparts in their readings, but definitely could be true love coming in for you if you're looking for love. If you're not looking for love, again, could be a gift from the universe with that Ace of Pentacles there. Between the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups, you have the Book. This is a card of hidden or secret information. The book is normally closed, kind of like the coffin. The book is open in this deck here. You can see that the book is open. The book is about needing to learn something. It basically says if the information exists for you to be successful in some area of your life, then it's possible for you. It's kind of like your card, the Star card. On the Star card, the lady is pouring water out onto the land. It basically says if something is possible for one person, it's possible for you. Similar but different, because the book just says if information exists about something, then it is your duty to find it, right? I think about I think about all sorts of stuff, like Bitcoin, for example. I knew about Bitcoin like when it first came out, practically, because my dad was telling me about it. It's like, I'm kicking myself right now, right? I'm like, damn, I wish I put that $100 into Bitcoin, right? It'd be loaded, of course. But it's like, there were books at the time that were predicting, a digital currency that was going to be very successful. And so it's like, if I had educated myself, I would have known that. I get that for you here. I'm not saying this to tell you to go buy Bitcoin, because you do your own research. But what I would say is I feel like there could be other opportunities, not just financial, but in work and business and love, where it's like the information exists for you to be successful. So it's almost like this reading is saying, why aren't you successful in something? And I'm not saying this again to call you out, but I am saying it because, again, I feel like you'll easily be able to become successful. It's like I always say in love, for example. People always tell me how terrible love is and everything like that. I'm like, yeah, but there are people who are extremely successful in relationships. So that right there invalidates, basically everything that you just said, especially to the people that are like, everybody cheats. I'm like, well, I know plenty of people that have never cheated and have been in happy relationships that have never cheated. There are successful relationships that exist. Does it mean it's easy? No, but they exist. So I feel like for some of you, this is about like learning how to have something that you want. And that's what you're doing. You will be successful, plain and simple. Between the Page of Swords, Five of Wands, and Five of Cups, you have the Jack of Hearts. This is definitely involving love. There is some sort of conflict, or you are feeling conflicted about a love situation. I feel it. And it's clearly with an admirer or someone that you do admire currently. For some of you, this could be a new person that you meet, in the end of this year, basically. But there's some sort of blockage. I feel like you're making it too complicated, is what I would say to you, Aquarius. I really don't have any good advice, because just intuitively, if I'm being honest with you, I feel like it's just saying this could be a lot simpler than you're making it. So, again, if you meet a person who's a good person that you're into, I would just go for it. Top row outcome, you have the Eight of Spades. By the way, this doesn't have to be love. There could be something else that you desire here. And it's like, I think that you could just have it. And I feel like remember what I was saying earlier about I get this sense of like punishing yourself. And I feel like this reading is saying, don't do that. Don't punish yourself. Eight of Spades is called the Garden. It can represent some sort of gift, but the gift is like a break. So you could be getting a break from the universe. Middle row outcome, you have the Star. The Star is like a turnaround. It just represents like existing problems being resolved, or it's not really a second chance, but kind of is, because it says that you've been trying to accomplish something. Now the obstacles are being removed. Your bottom row here, you have the Animus, which is the Ace of Hearts. This is traditionally called the gentleman, and it could be a man, but it doesn't have to be. It could be any gender coming in for you. It's like your true love. And you have the Cross, which is like having a cross to bear. I do get a weird love situation for some of you where it's like you're in love with a person or they're in love with you or something, and there's some sort of blockage going on here. Somebody is carrying a burden that they don't need to carry. So for a lot of you, this could also say that you're going through something to find this person here. The cross in the Enchanted Lenormand, this deck right here, the cross is called the crossing. And it's kind of like in this deck here, there is some like weird burnt ground kind of in front, and then there's green grass on the other side. And it's kind of like a card of going through something difficult to have something truly wonderful. And I feel that for some of you in love. For some of you, I feel like you know who this person is, and it's like you're having to go through something to get to this person. So, I feel that for some of you, but this is one heck of a reading, is what I'd say to you, Aquarius. I like it. I feel like you're going in the right direction, for sure. I feel like there's good stuff coming for you as well. So, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, Aquarius, and definitely enjoy your month.